The railways are putting huge efforts into preparing for winter. We've learnt from the high winds of last winter, the extreme cold winters of the previous two, and put a huge amount of focus and effort into preparing for cold weather, for icy weather, for snow and for high wind. Well, the wind was a tremendous problem for us, and we had trees in the line, we had branches, but we also had a lot of items from people's gardens. We had trampolines, we had garden sheds, we even had bits of roofs. So one thing we're asking people to do for this year is just check out, make sure that things are tied down safely and securely to reduce the chances of them blowing from gardens onto railways and disrupting trains.
Obviously, we spent £2.2 million last year to ensure we learnt the lessons of 2009, 2010, and that money has been invested predominantly in ensuring that our trains are able to cope with the severe temperatures that we've seen in previous years, but also we've looked at the customer service element of that. What we're trying to ensure this year is we've brought in 800 Blackberries for staff so that they're getting information at the same time as customers are getting information, and we're able to put that information out to people early enough. We have over 130,000 followers using our app that gives real-time information, and we want to continue to expand that. The van you see behind me is one of a fleet of 29 that ScotRail's purchased. That's a 40% increase in the vans that we had in the winters of 2002, 2009, 2010. The importance of these types of vans are that they allow us to have a rapid response to stations, allows us to keep stations access clear, platforms clear, which is vitally important during severe winters. We recognise that people rely on public transport more at this time of year, so these vans are vital that we get them out there and make sure that we can get people onto trains.
The railways invested heavily in kit to deal with heavy snow. We have a fleet of miniature snow ploughs. We have a fleet of heavy duty snow ploughs. This year we've also got a snowbuster train which is equipped with steam lamps and steam jets, and that's going to help us to clear away snow and ice build up in points and junctions. We've also got teams deployed to the key junctions when it snows heavily, just to keep them clear and keep the trains running.
As part of the £2.2 million investment, we've invested a lot in power showers, polytunnels. Polytunnels that are aimed at getting trains under cover more quickly. It allows us to defrost them. The power showers, similar idea of where we can take snow and ice off of trains far more quickly. Part of the issues of 2009 and 10, we had over 4 tonne of snow trapped under trains, and carrying that about was causing a lot of damage to the pipeworks and air systems. We can now take that off far more quickly, get trains back out into use the next morning.